What's going on? Welcome to another video. This is Sunny from personalmasteryquest.com, and today in this video I want to share with you a concept that can really make your life a lot easier, that can make achieving your goals way easier than you have experienced it to be in the past. And the concept is going with the flow, and similar to the alternatives flow in the philosophy of reality transurfing. However, I know there's a going with the flow philosophy in almost every single teaching because it is a factual thing, okay? The flow of life, contrary to what you might think, is actually trying to help you. It's not against you. It's not trying to lead you to negative experiences and scenarios. It is actually helping you. And if you allow it to, it will also help you achieve your goals and dreams, no matter how large they might seem. Okay, so first, before we begin this video, I want to share with you one of the posts that I just made in my Facebook group regarding this topic. I said, your desire to control the script of your life binds you to the script. You can choose the destination, but not how you get there. Your job is simply to make the order. And the manifestation of your goal is the job of infinity, or life, or the universe, or God, whatever you want to call that power. So, in other words, you can choose what you want, but not how what you want comes into development. You can choose what you want, but you cannot choose how that unfolds and becomes from just spiritual activity and an idea into concrete physical reality. And this is where going with the flow comes into play. You have a creative power as a human being, which is the ability to create certain events that you desire, right? And you do this, you set the sail of where you want to arrive at, your destination, through visualization, through attuning your current energy to the energy of your desired self or your dream reality. And that's why I'm so big on visualization, right? That's why I'm always urging you guys to visualize. So when you set the sail, you visualize what you want, you visualize your life after you have already achieved your goal. What happens is that the flow of events of your life get directed towards that vision. That is truly how you create this reality. That is why imagination plays such a big role in what happens in your life. And that is predominantly why people constantly experience the things that they don't want happening, is because their thoughts, their entire mental activity is always occupied with thoughts of things that they don't want. They're constantly imagining scenarios that they would rather avoid rather than scenarios that they want to experience. So you have to start shifting this, first of all, to start setting the sail properly of your ship. And once you do that, you have to trust life. You have to know that life is trying to actually take you there. One of the things that will help you believe this is knowing that life always takes the path of least resistance. If you can't believe that life is trying to get you to your goal, at least you can believe that life is not trying to harm you, because such an action would be a waste of energy. It would actually require more energy of life to bring you to a harmful situation or to create problems in your life than to just simply have you at ease and not exert any effort, not change anything in your life. Know that life always takes the path of least resistance. So it will never try to bring you problems. The problems that you experience are caused by you. And until you realize this and take responsibility for this, then you will always make yourself into a victim. Your mind creates problems. Your mind's need to control the script creates problems. So this is how the process is supposed to go, and this is how you can allow the flow of life, the alternatives flow, to help you achieve your goals. First, you set the sail by visualizing what you want. You feel it in your heart, you believe in the reality of what you want, more than the reality of what currently is. And you do this simply through willingness. Don't ask me how to do it. Don't make it more complicated than it has to be. You simply choose to believe in the reality of what you want more than the reality of what is. It's a matter of choice. And then that is setting your sail, okay? So now you have directed the flow. And by the way, you have to systematically run the slide. Do it every day. You know, feel good while doing it. Make sure that you're reminding your heart again and again of what you want out of life, where you want your heart to direct you. Okay, so run that slide systematically in your mind every day. And then once the sail is set, you simply follow the flow. You don't try to control every single aspect of the flow, of the script, of the unfoldment of your desire. Does this mean you don't take any action? No, it does not mean that. It simply means that you visualize, set the sail, trust in life that it's bringing you there, and then you simply just follow life. You follow the flow. You go day by day, carrying out your daily activities with the firm knowledge that what you want, what you have chosen, will come into being. And you do what's necessary. You take whatever action you think will get you to your goal. Even if you don't know if that is the proper right action and you can't fathom how that action will get you to your goal, simply keep taking that action with the firm knowledge that life is going to bring you to your goal, and keep running that slide systematically. Now the problem comes when you're going about your days, you're doing this properly, you're going with the flow, and now something happens that doesn't fit your plan. Something negative happens that you think is actually taking you away from your goal, from your well-being, and it is causing you a problem. Now, the way you react to this event determines if you keep going with the flow to your goal or you divert the flow into something else. Your mind can never know how a negative event could possibly turn out. Your mind only labels an event a negative event when it thinks that it doesn't fit its own script of how things should unfold. Meanwhile, it has no long-term view. Your mind's perspective is very limited. So your mind has no way of knowing how this event could actually help you get to your goal. This is where your awareness has to come in. So whenever you come across an event that is very negative, is something that you think your life is falling apart, you have to wake up in that moment and ask yourself, what positive can I get out of this? How can this event actually help me? If you get the answer, follow that. If you don't get the answer, that's okay too. Simply attribute the event a positive meaning. Affirm to yourself through willingness, through awareness, that this event, even though it seems negative right now to my limited mind, my limited ego, will help me achieve my goal. And you attribute it a positive meaning, and then you continue following the flow without trying to control the event, without trying to change the event, without trying to resist the event. And the beauty of all this is, because you intend for that event to be positive for you in the future and help you achieve your goal, that is exactly what that event will end up becoming for you. That's exactly what it will end up doing. It is only because we give negative events negative meaning that they end up becoming even more negative for us later on in life. Whereas all events in your life are actually neutral, and it's the meaning that you give those events that determines their outcome. It is not the event itself that determines the outcome of the event, it is the meaning and your relationship to the event that determines the outcome. So what you do is, you don't try to control, you don't resist, you don't fight back with life. You simply attribute it a positive meaning and follow the flow again. Attune your energy to your dream self again, and you follow the flow again. And you continue to do this again and again while feeling good, while staying positive, while standing in the firm foundation of knowing that your goal is a matter of choice. It's not a dream or a hope or a want. It is a matter of choice, and you have made this choice, so you will get what you want. But you have to stay balanced, and you have to keep following the flow until it does. That, my friend, is what it means to go with the flow. and the flow of life has the solutions to all of your problems. The flow of life has all of your dreams within it. It just is a matter of following the flow rather than trying to control the flow and take control of the flow, trying to direct the flow yourself or control the flow yourself. You can direct it, but you can't control it. You can pick the destination, but you can't choose how it has to unfold. Always keep that in mind, and always keep moving forward while following the flow, not fighting against it. And you'll be amazed at how easy life actually becomes. You'll be amazed at the speed of your progress. Try it out in your life. I don't expect you to take my word for it, as always. Try it out and see for yourself. That's all I have for this video. If you enjoyed it and gained value from it, give me a thumbs up and share this video with a friend who would also find it helpful. If you would like to get coaching with me one-on-one, the link for that is in the description box below. But other than that, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.